would have been very, very fantastic, because he's one of those players that provide you with a couple of things that the likes of Shesko even don't provide you. But he's now lacking confidence, and in that sequence of play, he was just standing in front of the referee while play goes on around you in your final third. It's unacceptable. But then again, for United, the passing accuracy can be 100% if they move the ball from left to right. The most important thing here is the scoreline as a stand. It's 1-1. For me, this is the biggest derby in world football, aside the popularity. But for me, it's the biggest, but it has been eclipsed by the popularity of the El Clasico.
Which one?
The Leeds Manchester United derby is the biggest. Is the biggest. Yes. You understand?
Yeah.
It's the biggest derby in football, but has been eclipsed by the marketability of the El Clasico.
Sadi again, yeah. And I look at commentaries on our. People have begun reacting to, on our shows, whatever you say, people react to it. Okay, so you say biggest
football derby, but has been eclipsed by the marketability of the El Clasico.
There are a lot of commentaries, but look, the number for you to send your messages through is 0539 986 996. 0539 986 996. Sorry about speeding that up, but I look at the table and United moved to 5th on the log. And would you describe it as the festive period have given United a fair taste of what competition is like going into the next campaign, as in 2026, 2027. I know it's early days to ask this question, but we can only assess it by festive fixture list and what have you. So it will surely end up in the next phase. Do you feel competition-wise, this club has felt it, enough?
I feel like for me, I even feel United has kind of done well in my bit, because when you look at Manchester United squad and the players they have with, it's very difficult for you, because in this game, when you check Manchester United's bench, apart from Zegzi, all of them are youngsters, and as you can't even, you don't have any hope that this player that you are bringing in is going to perform very well, maybe to prove to be very good. But United getting in their last 3 games, they've drew 2 and won 1. That was against Newcastle, and they drew against Leeds United, and the previous game that was against Wolves. That was a game I felt like they should have won. But as something that they should just know how best they will be able to help them. But when you check the league table this season, most of the teams, apart from, should I say, Arsenal, the rest of the teams are not really performing very well.
Oh, I disagree slightly, because I look at City's numbers at the Etihad. Out of 8 games, they've done 7 wins, and I feel that's a lot. I feel City themselves didn't start well, but when you rate their performance now, has not been bad.
Okay, so then I agree.
You want to correct yourself?
So let me correct myself.
Good.
So maybe if I take out maybe Arsenal, Manchester City, and Aston Villa, the rest of the teams have not proved to be very good. This is like, it's been on and off from them. You see some games that teams will need to win.
Villa has been. I think you have to take up. The people have started attacking you on the YouTube channel.
That is, I said Villa.
I think you should be picking your points. So there's Villa. There's
Manchester City, and Arsenal.
Yeah. And I think even below Villa. Okay, below Villa is City. So below City is
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah, and the point difference between City.
You want to save him?
Yeah, I want to save. So
the people already think you are doing an agenda today.
No. But what I said is very true.
The derby.
If you check, I urge them.
Fair. I get it. Fair.
We can get into the top 10 derbies in world football, and I'll explain why each and every one is where it is.
Don't mind. I think they have their opinion as well. So you save Kwabna from this derby.
I think Kwabna wants to say the traditional 6. The traditional 6 clubs, because
performance, right?
Yeah, Sunderland has proven this season that they are one of the teams of the season.
Yeah.
Despite where they lie.
Yeah.
Yes. So Sunderland have proven it, and everybody thought that Brentford would go down, but Brentford is holding on. Crystal Palace is also performing. in and out. Fulham have been very flat, but are still around the conversation. So I want to save Kwabena a bit. He wants to say the big.
Let me go through a few messages. Gets the show lively, and we'll talk about. I want us to talk about the other games as well, but let's stay a while longer on the table and how events are panning out. For a second, but I do the messages and I come to that. So Josiah Aye says Tottenham Hotspurs win, Newcastle win, Manchester City win, Liverpool win, and he says Mali did what coach said on Friday. Benjamin Sesko makes me miss Prince Tego. That's old funny videos. Who sent in a guy? His name is Old Funny Videos. Sisters.
Jain Beshi.
You miss Prince Tego too?
Jain Beshi.
What does that mean?
That's the one you people have.
Dangolation.
That's corrupted to be Dangbelation. It's Jain Beshi. Just
okay.
a buffem.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That's nice. Good to learn every day. Okay. Sweet Kwame, I see your message. Salute. As South Africa will qualify today, Josiah says that. Ryan Brent says United don't have an excuse to not pick up the 3 points. Well, they just picked the points though. Ray's. Ray. Okay, the name is Ray. So Ray's Brent comes in again and says, "Dear Congo will score Algeria and win the AFCON. We'll be there." We'll talk about the AFCON too. So he comes back and says, "You were saying Tunisia would win slightly. Guess what? Mali won." Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So Sweet Kwame says, "Said they like agenda too much." Excuse me. Agenda too much. Don't do this. We are in 2026. He adds. Okay, you want us to talk about the City game? We'll do that as well. Ray, Brent. And says Sesko all day inside, but you guys won't talk about him. Oh yeah. The one was talking about the guy with the hair. What's his name? Zeski.
Yeah.
I think Sesko.
Sexy
Sesko to.
No, you see.
Nimli. They are some member.
No, you see.
It was Nimli who introduced the Sesko's exiting.
No,
and then all of a sudden, these guys, can't play football again.
Just a word on Sesko. Look, we have seen strikers come from the German league and be terrible.
Yeah.
We've seen attackers come and be good. Sesko at this point in time, after 20 games, is staring the barrel down the face as one of the players who is struggling to fit into the system whilst the coach is also struggling to make the system suit him. So both of them are lost.
Oh my word.
When Sesko was signed, I remember some of the comments online. Oh, acrobatic Sesko. Oh, Kung Fu Sesko.
Yeah.
Japanese Wing Chun
this
Sesko.
is what you do there. The boys see you are on a mission.
No, that was what they were mentioning and saying about Sesko. They were saying all sorts of acrobatics and hey, obetu, obey obey. Right now, ground pass, ground tapping.
That's good. Yeah, his strength. The only thing he does better in football is to hold on, hold play. They give him the ball, he tries to, calm it down and observe somebody's run and lay apart.
Oh, that one, the Abi Jexi does this.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's actually I'm talking about.
I'm talking about Sesko.
No, Sesko. Yeah,
me, I want to remember.
Sesko, yeah, he's a finished guy.
I just want to bring memories of 2025 when Manchester United lost at Grimsby. You should have watched that game and watched Sesko.
Fair. Can I read my message? Can I continue?
Lord have mercy.
Come now, don't worry. Why we the City fans know we are not at our standards, so it's okay. Don't mention it too much. Brent says, Josiah comes in again and says, well, okay, same message. He says he thinks they're going to win. Martin Donu Kobla says, I'm a City fan, but I still don't understand Semenyo coming to City. Wow. Maybe we'll have to. Prince Tego, the acrobatic striker. That's it, Kwame. Kwame is having fun. Oh, okay. Is that Hey, Kwame said there's no difference between Sheshko
and you.
No. I think I'm getting it. It says, please, we are talking about United Sheshko, not his former club. Kwame, I agree. That's from Brent. Brent, I agree. Okay, Kwame rather indicated there's no difference between Sheshko and Gyökeres. Is that true?
Pardon? Oh no! Okay. So, on the face of the pink sheet, let me just pull the stat up quickly. Yeah, Sheshko I think has scored about just 2 or so goals in the EPL this season. I am just trying to pull that up quickly. So Sheshko this season has scored twice back to back, and
back to back.
Yeah,
Sheshko.
Yeah. He scored it. Yeah, he scored against Sunderland, and then he scored against Brentford. Correct.
Brentford.
And aside that, the rest has left a lot to be desired.
Oh, but I'll pick Gyökeres over Sheshko.
That is where I was coming to. So I want to back it.
Okay, so Gyökeres.
Gyökeres has scored more than 2.
Okay.
Mine is not even about the goal scoring, but
no, but a striker's primary role in the game is to get goals.
Okay. Yeah. And apart from
that is why Dilap was sang.
We'll come to the Chelsea. Today there's a lot actually to talk about.
We don't have to even talk about
in 2 hours. Hold on. Felix from Nungwa says, good afternoon, Abeku. Why do you guys end the show early on Saturdays as compared to Sundays? And it wasn't like that when the show started at the beginning of the season. Happy New Year to all. No, it's because we are on the festive break, so we have schedule for working. So the Shiny Brothers worked the other week, and we're also in this week. So when we resume full programming, I say we'll get back into the 3 hour, the 2 to 5 we do. And when in some cases there are bigger games, then we follow the game to the end, especially games that start like 4:30 or 4. Good morning. Hey, who are you? Are you somewhere else or something? Good morning. All right, fine. Good afternoon. We respond here. This is Nana Kweku watching from Saskatchewan. Is it Saskatchewan? Okay, Saskatchewan. Hopefully Manchester City do us a favor and beat Chelsea today. Can watch Arsenal run away with the league, or maybe they can watch Arsenal run away with the league. He wants to say. Any more messages? 0539 986 996 0539 986 996. So we appreciate your message all the way from Saskatchewan. That's crazy. Let's talk a bit about Arsenal, and we shift back into today's game. So for yesterday, Aston Villa beat Nottingham Forest by 3-1. Brighton beat Burnley by 2-0. Wolves beat West Ham United by 3-0. And Bournemouth lost to Arsenal by 3-2. Please, you can't call now. You cannot call. Just send a message. Okay, a WhatsApp message, that's the whole trick. On 0539 986 996. I can see some, I hear some calling. This is not the time. Okay, thank you. So, as now, it was Gabriel who, comes in, scores, and leaks a goal or so. But for Rice, he got a brace. As now, have they convinced you guys enough that we are in January, the first game of the month, and Arsenal is still dominating, staying consistent, and for fact are on top of this all-important, most competitive Premier League table, plus leading and opening the gap up onto about 6 points, and could make it a possible opening of 5. So Chelsea fetch a draw against Manchester City as the Etihad coming up.
Do you know why I'm laughing?
No. Say it with them. I want to find out why.
So I'm laughing because about 2 to 3 seasons ago, when Arsenal placed second and City won the league, City won the league around March.
Yeah.
When they played against Arsenal, and Arsenal, City beat Arsenal at the Etihad Stadium. Hala scored that goal. I remember so well. It was like 3-1 victory for City.
Yeah.
And it was that same circumstances that Arsenal were leading December, able to take care of things like what they are doing now. They are, for Arsenal, the only maybe difference you compare that season.
We are playing 38 games. We left with 18.
The only difference that you compare that season to this season is because Arsenal has the squad depth this season.
Okay.
When you check Arsenal's bench, yesterday, when you check Arsenal's lineup, and you check Arsenal's bench, they had Eze on bench, Saka bench, Trossard bench. So they have this kind of team that previously, when you check Arsenal's bench, it's so difficult for you to even get someone to come from bench to be able to score a goal.
In the 4-3-3, in the front lines, they started with Gabriel Martinelli, Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke.
Thank you. So there was Trossard, Saka all on bench. So they were all introduced in the second half. So that was so brilliant from Arsenal, because this time around the squad depth is something that we need to really applaud them for that. But is the coach that's still there? That's Arteta. So we just hope he has learned from those mistakes he did previous seasons.
Don't you think you've been a little harsh on Arsenal because they let one of their midfield orchestras away in Thomas Partey, but Mikel seemed to have bridged that gap
with Zubimendi,
with Zubimendi and the other guys who play in the midfield, switch from a 4-2-3-1 formation directly into a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
And still fetching result. And we don't even seem to see that gaping hole, if you want, in the setup.
Yeah, for that, that's very true, and that's brilliant from Arteta. He has been able to change formation and be able to do things so right at Arsenal, and that's brilliant. As a coach, you should have a plan B, and that is what he's doing, and very brilliant from him. That formation has even made the likes of Declan Rice was playing so well last season, but this season he has improved very well. It's like, should I say one of the best? I don't want to put best. He's one of the best midfielders even in the world right now, because he's
Best CM.
best CM. Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Best CM in the world.
Okay.
Yes, because Declan Rice is proving to be very good. He's able. There's a new thing that has added to his game. Now able to score goals, able to tackle very well, able to give accurate passes, and that's so brilliant from him. And for that, I have to applaud Arteta for doing that.
He's on the left wing, and I've seen him in a 4-2-3-1 where he serves as a double pivot.
A double pivot.
I've seen him in a 4 sort of number 8, 10-ish position. I think he's versatile. What do you think?
Yeah, he's versatile, and that's so brilliant from him, and very good from Declan Rice. Yesterday, he was able to get a brace in that game, and it was very good, because last season Arsenal lost that game against Bournemouth. The way the mistake came in from Gabriel, you might think, Arsenal were going to just draw back to know how best, but quickly in the next 5 to 6 minutes they equalized, and that was so brilliant from them. And that was when they were able to get 3-1. When it was even 3-2, Arsenal were still able to defend very well, and that's so brilliant from them.
Fantastic.
They are able to control and make things so well. So it's been brilliant from Arsenal this season. I just hope they don't draw back or step back around match, and
Let's
City.
see what
let's
give
see.
them their flowers now. They are doing the right things.
For now, they are doing so well.
Let
Arteta
us
is doing
cut
so
depth
well.
and all of that. So
Yeah.
0539 986 996 0539 986 996 on our WhatsApp console. What's your take on Arsenal before we run through the confirmed 11 for the Liverpool game? We're going to talk about the other games as well. Said.
Well, for Arsenal,
I saw you smile when I spoke about the Thomas Partey situation.
Yeah, because you let go of one player and you are looking to possibly let 3 players step in at different times to play that particular role. That shows the important role Partey played at the club. Let's not deceive ourselves. Occasionally, you've got Christian Norgard, who is on the bench, who comes to play in that position. Very frequently, you've got the man Zub. I call him Zubi Zub. Where are you? I am here at Arsenal now.
Let me go to YouTube. You might have messages.
Zubimendi. You also get Zubimendi to come and play in there. And occasionally even get Mikel Merino dropping into that particular hole to play. That shows how important Thomas Partey's role for Arsenal had been in the past. But moving forward from the Thomas Partey role and they letting him go, and they looking at things this way this season. I feel Arsenal's depth has been commendable. It's taken years for Arsenal to get to where they are. Arteta has been in charge of Arsenal for the past 6 years. We've just gone past 6 years. Yeah, we just have a little more days to it, and I feel this league, this season, is theirs to lose, because all the games that let them down in other seasons, they have mastered the courage to surmount those games. One of the most difficult games that Arsenal has been playing in recent times is against Aston Villa. I remember when someone was very, very close to certain Arsenal folks got stuck at the stadium after they were beaten by Unai Emery some seasons back. He couldn't believe his eyes. It took him 30 minutes to gather himself and get out of the Emirates. So I think that they have grown. They've shown maturity.
Yeah.
They've shown that they can not only get goals from set pieces, they've also shown that despite they get goals from set pieces, they can actually also sort of defend against them well. That shows that they have literally grown in leaps and bounds. Now we want to see how their mental fortitude is. It's that part that they need.
Yeah, that's the part
for the next.
Because it is that
18
which
games.
one City, that repeated number of trophies. I mean, that was the right way to use. Consecutive, right?
Yeah.
City gave City that opportunity to win more. So if Arsenal are able to produce that magic, he also slots in well to paint the picture that look, this is a team that has arrived and all of that.
But quickly, before you come in,
because there's a lot, so I was just trying to power stuff.
Man City are coming. Arsenal need to show mental fortitude. Man City are coming. Arsenal have won. Arsenal have
at 8.
No,
6 points.
let me explain the 6 points to you. Arsenal have played 20 games. City have played 19.
City's game against
Chelsea.
Pack those buy and sell people somewhere. Pack them somewhere. Chelsea is buy and sell people. Pack them somewhere. Yeah, teams are playing football. Now, Arsenal have won 15. Arsenal have won. Arsenal have won. A team whose biggest achievement in 2025 was standing on the podium of Donald Trump.
You go to Arsenal.
I have a reason for not starting with the Manchester City or Chelsea.
Let him do Arsenal.
So please, let's stay in check. We have the AFCON to talk about.
Just one sentence on Arsenal.
Yes.
Arsenal have played 20. They have won 15. Yeah. Now City have played 19, have won 13. So should Arsenal fall just one weekend, then the conversation changes again. That's why I'm saying their mental fortitude needs to be right up there. And I'll say Arteta has been really brilliant at mixing and matching and then just trying to keep everybody happy. He needs to continue for the entirety of the season.
Hold on, I want to see what the Manchester United manager is talking about. Give me a second.
If you play so well during 90 minutes, you have a mistakes that can happen with Aiden or with Harry Maguire. That is really experienced. That things are going to happen. If you look at the game, we have chances to score the second one to win the game, and nobody would be talking about the goal of Leeds.
With so many of your creative players missing for various reasons, how much did you need Matheus Cunha to deliver today?
Yeah, not just him. I think Josh played well the 20 minutes that he played. Ben connects really well the game today. I think Ugarte is playing better. Ugarte is showing that he has more to give, and I'm really pleased for Ugarte. So if these guys play well, we have always the chance to win the game.
You said that Xerxes did well when he came on. Does that show that he needs to stay at United?
It needs everyone needs to focus on United. This is one of the best clubs in the world. If you are here and focus on in the different club, something is wrong with you, but that's okay.
You said that you don't expect there to be any change to the squad this January in terms of ingoings and outgoings. Is there room for a conversation with the hierarchy for that to change?
Just focus on the game. Let's prepare with the players that we have. I expect to have some minutes of Bruno, Mason Mount, maybe. So we'll see. So we have more too with the quality that they have. So they are players ready to help us.
Bruno and Mason for the next game.
We'll see.
Thanks, Ruben.
Thank you.
That's the Manchester United manager, Ruben Amorim. I have a strange feeling. I'm not trying to take the Arsenal conversation off. I want us to finish on the Arsenal conversation. Were you done?
Oh yeah, I was. I
Great.
told you one sentence, and that was my sentence.
That's fine. Congratulations to the Gunners. I love what I'm seeing this season. And I know it's their season, like you indicate. To what? To lose. Fair point. Mr. Kwakofi, you'd have to forgive me, yeah? He understands. Dude Kwakofi is letting us see stuff live on TV and on YouTube as well. Do you feel this manager, there's been a meeting where he feels frustrated and wants to give up?
Who?
Ruben
Amorim?
Amorim, yeah. From what he says, he's that guy. Some less than 12 months ago, he was like, I'm not changing my stance. It's not about the system. The system is there. We need players. We need players who can play the system. And they know that. The top hierarchy club know that. Everybody knows it. And we've spoken about it. And that's his manner. I mean, I'm trying to paint him. Now he comes before the media. They ask him the same question. The January transfer is open. Do you think it's prudent we talk about new arrivals and all of you? And he goes like, I want to see this guy play. I want to see that guy play. I can't wait to have them back. Do you think there's something cooking behind the scenes? I asked this question because of the Chelsea situation.
Yes, that's what I was about to go to. I feel like that's the same thing that is happening at Manchester United. Because maybe Amorim is of the view that when he checks his players right now, they are not a lot of, should I say in quote, a lot of quality players. Because when you check his bench today, you can't, apart from Zexi that will come into and give the assist, there's no other player on bench that he can do something. So I'm sure he has listed some kind of players or players that he wants, but management are not willing to do that. But when he checks things, he sees that when those players don't come, he's really going to struggle. And as a coach, if he's not able to get the materials that he wants and he's not performing very well, the same fans who doesn't care about whether this player is there or not, the same fans will just be on you and just tell you that you, the coach, you are not performing very well. So I just feel like the same thing might happen, because now I've noticed that when managers see that their hierarchy or their managers or the club owners doesn't want to mind them when they talk about transfers or this, they mostly just try their best to just ignore them. And maybe if they have to resign, they resign without any compensation package. Then they do that, like what Maresca did. Maresca requested for defenders. No one mind him, and he felt like no one is.
He requested for one defender.
Okay,
no, say defenders.
Fair. I know the Chelsea
Fair.
discussions get you a little. What's the word? Is it agitated or something? Is that the word?
So,
but you know, for the United example you cite, yeah, on the bench it looks funny. That's Aite Bayandir, the United.
Best assistant goalkeeper.
Fair. Tara Malasia.
Malasia should have won comeback award of the year.
Tyler Fredrickson, Jake Fletcher, the son of
Darren Fletcher.
Darren Fletcher.
They are twins.
No, Tyler is there. Jake is there. So the twins. And they are wearing 38 and 39.
Ah, Charlie.
Just you know. So you know. Lassito is there. Lacey, or what we want to call him. Bendito Mantato is also there. Then there is Godwin Kukonki. These guys look like
I'm not saying anything.
fair point. Let's get into other discussions. We are getting into trouble. 0539986996. Well, Liverpool will be playing against Fulham at 3 p.m. People have the view that it's going to be super difficult at the
Craven
Craven
Yeah.
Cottage.
Yeah,
he
Fulham.
claims. He claims.
Yeah, Fulham.
What you wearing today?
Juventus.
Juventus.
Yeah,
Fair.
we'll
Is
get-
it
we'll get-
Juventus? Is it Juventus that have that player Jonathan something?
Davids. Yesterday, what he did
Oh,
there.
calm down, calm down,
we-
calm
we- we-
down.
we-
No, Jonah.
Calm down.
Believe him.
Jonah.
Calm down.
Fair point. Fair
You see,
point.
there's a reason why
Mhm.
Yildiz is the best player at Juventus this season, and not that expensive signing of the summer, Jonathan Davids, who I had clamored for to join an EPL team, because far back to when Mbappe was in the League 1
Yeah.
and getting the golden boot, guess who was coming second each and every time? Each
Jonah.
and
Yeah,
every
Jonah
time.
Foley.
Jonah.
Yeah.
Jonah.
I bet Jonah was
Charlie.
constantly scoring.
You know what I mean?
And I was here clamoring for him to leave Lille and join the likes of Donkomi FC, aka Chelsea.
We'll come to that. You've
should
had
go and-
reactions on
He should
YouTube.
go and join other people in the EPL. Not knowing he wanted to finish his contract and go and join the old ladies and do what he's doing. I'm very disappointed.
You're not confusing me to get into the Italian Serie. I want to talk about Liverpool. Kekes and McAllister, Gakpo all start over Robertson, Frimpong and Ekitike. Who's put a muscle? So for Liverpool, there've been changes. Alisson is imposed. Conor Bradley on the right hand side in defense. Konate, Van Dijk in the middle. Then there's Milos Kekes on the left hand side. In a 4-2-3-1 formation, Curtis Jones and Ryan Gravenberch in the middle, and there's Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister, and Florian Wirtz on the other side. There's Cody Gakpo, who is also starting leading the attack. Ben Leno, the former Arsenal goalkeeper, is in post for Fulham. 3-4-2-1 formation. Issa Diop in the setup as well. Joachim Anderson and George Cuenca in defense. Castine, Sasa Lukic, Tom, and Robinson in the middle four. There's Harry Wilson and Emil Smith-Rowe, a player I've loved so much, on his return, or if you want, his move to Fulham after playing his streets at Emirates for a minute. Raul Jimenez leads the attack in, as I indicated earlier, 3-4-3, so an expanded 3-4-2-1 formation. Liverpool, is that Liverpool has the Chelsea problem saved Liverpool?
Oh no, you see, that is why I said he. You see, that is why I said he saved me about the top 6 teams.
Yeah.
Not performing very well,
Yeah.
and Liverpool is one team because Liverpool are proving to be very bad this season. When you check Liverpool's front line, that is
How do you describe a team as bad in a campaign?
But if you go and buy players close to $500 million,
Thank
and
you.
another one has spent a little over $1 billion, you people are playing your own counters ball games. You are not bad.
I don't know. I'm just asking questions.
You are not
I'm
bad.
here for the people. Look, there are a number of questions on our YouTube.
No,
chat.
that's what I'm also at. You are not bad.
I don't know. I'm just finding out.
You have spent close to $500 million, bringing in all sorts of players, and then another person has spent 200 million on buying a center. No, 250 million on buying people for the middle. Some of who are closer to the physio stable than the game. And these two teams are nowhere punching for the trophy. They are trying to struggle for who will get into Europe, and they are not bad. Wow.
But can you check if Ugo Ekitike is injured or?
Yeah, that's what
Because-
I told you he pulled a muscle.
A muscle.
So I said,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So he's out.
Hey. No,
Come
because
on, stop
no,
doing this.
the reason why
Why?
I'm asking that because now Liverpool are really in some kind of crisis that their attacking line is so bad that it's very difficult for them to get a very perfect one. We saw the game against Leeds United last Thursday. They weren't able to even get the ball and even control the ball very well.
Let's listen
Okay.
to Daniel Fark. Let's listen to Daniel.
Conditions, this moment of the season is unbelievable tough in terms of energy, in terms of rotation and all that stuff. Unfortunately for us, with the absence the another two players last week, Kenny Tete and Josh King, plus all the others, is very tough for us to rotate. We wanted to rotate probably more to give more energy with more fresh players. We decided to change 3.
So that's Marco Silva. Daniel Farka drew in Manchester United. I mean, reading stuff. His name, just in my mind. Let's listen to Liverpool manager Arne Slot.
He had to play more minutes than he did before, and sometimes overloading a player, playing him more than he's used to, can lead to a risk of an injury. And now he's picked up a hamstring injury, which we expect not to be very bad, but it was not possible for him to play today.
So that's Liverpool's manager Arne Slot as well, describing why Igor Ekitike is not in the setup. Earlier on, it was Marco Silva of Fulham. What was Governor, you were saying something?
Yeah. So when you check Liverpool's lineup, it's shocking to me because
Why?
Arne Slot, I just want to know, what has Federico Chiesa done to you? Because this is a chance that fine, Ekitike is not getting some. He's injured. So getting a player to come in, Chiesa could have done that job for you.
Maybe he just doesn't like his play. Sometimes he's not just.
Oh no, but
Yeah, you can get him results, but your play, the BM. So
we are told kickoff is delayed by 15 minutes in the Fulham Liverpool game.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get you the reasons behind
But-
that.
but,
You have it.
Let me just. get
So
them
it's
there.
so surprising from Liverpool how they've lined up and Slot trying to not start Chiesa in this game. That is why I feel like Liverpool needs to do their best, because even if you check Liverpool's lineup, I feel like they still need to do their best to get Semenyo. If they have to do
Liverpool. Semenyo to
yes.
Liverpool.
If they have to do any late bid for Semenyo, they have to do it.
Oh, it's gone.
Because the front line, the players just playing behind Gakpo, Florian Wirtz, McAllister, Soboslai. And Soboslai is one player that is kind of very slow. He's good, able to defend and playing as a number 8. But playing him on the wings is very difficult. We even saw it when he was playing as a number 2 or a right back, which he was struggling a lot. But this time around, playing as a winger is going to be very difficult. And now, McAllister playing as a number 10. That is something that I want to see how best he'll be able to play, because it's very difficult for Liverpool right now. Because when you check their lineup, it's difficult for you to pinpoint which player will be able to get the goals for Liverpool. Unless maybe they have to do crosses that Gakpo will be able to head, or when they get some set pieces that Van Dijk will be able to head, or Konate. Because apart from that, I don't think Liverpool will be able to just move the ball very well to be able to score a goal, because the Fulham players will be very stubborn. The likes of Robinson, Harry Wilson, Emil Smith-Rowe, Raul Jimenez, very good. So it's going to be a very difficult game for Liverpool, because what they played against Leeds United, it wasn't impressive. So if this is the same thing they are going to do against Fulham, Fulham will really punish them a lot. They really need to back up. That is Arne Slot too.
Great. Interesting. You have the reasons
Yes,
for the
please,
delay,
I
yeah?
do.
That's
So the reason is there is a medical emergency at the ground, and that has held everybody back for 15 minutes. Additional information indicates that all the substitutes and the rest of the team or the benches are in the dressing room. However, Liverpool is actually on the pitch, just trying to keep themselves warm. All the players aside Kekes is also Kekes is the only one not wearing their
jersey.
No, he's wearing the jersey. He's wearing full-fledged kits without their overcoat or their fashionable gear that they normally come into the game with. So that's the latest from the Craven Cottage.
But the game starts at 3 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Players are on the pitch.
No, so
they say
medical emergency in the crowd. Maybe we know when they normally say medical emergency, they are trying to really polish some stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Craven Cottage, we will take everything
because
very
there's a
seriously.
game at the Robert Mensah Sports Stadium, I come and tell you that there's medical emergency, so the players are in there and they are not coming out. You said you would not forgive me.
No. But in this case, the weather is very,
Forgiving
very
them,
cold. So they need to keep warm
Okay.
so that their muscles are at optimum cooking when they come onto the pitch.
What do you have in terms of stats, or per what you've read in relating to this game, Liverpool Fulham?
So Liverpool Fulham in recent times has been a fantastic game to watch all the time.
But let me tell listeners that that's not the only game happening as it stands, though. Yeah. I read the fixture list out, so there's Crystal Palace and Newcastle United also playing. But let's talk a little more about Liverpool. So
with Liverpool Fulham, this is one game that normally produces a lot of goals. Both sides are constantly scoring. In the last game, last season that they played, Fulham got the better of, or the last time in this encounter, Fulham got the better of Liverpool by 3-2. Occasionally we see red cards in this game as well. But one thing is to note that despite the fact Fulham lie 12 on the table, they are just 3 points away from Chelsea.
What does that mean?
No, I'm just trying to let Chelsea people know how dire their situation is, and Fulham fans should also know. No, let me just finish my sentence.
You see, Chelsea. We've got gone into the Chelsea discussion too. So you're even making Mr. Kwakofi laugh. Like, no,
but hear me out. Chelsea has 30 points. Sunderland has. Did I say Sunderland? Sorry, Fulham has 27 points. Fulham and Chelsea are in the same vicinity. It's a derby. So just like in the past, Arsenal used to rejoice because they placed above Spurs as the goal in their season, or they play the entire season, they just want to place above Spurs. Same thing applies to Fulham this season. Fulham want to place above Chelsea. So if they are 3 points away from them and they are meeting a very familiar opponent that they enjoy playing, it just means that there is a lot to this game than normally it would be. But then again, directly to the game, the lineups show that Fulham really, really want to cause some damage to Liverpool. Emile Smith-Rowe might be the flashiest of name in that particular attacking third for Fulham, but please watch out for Harry Wilson, because if anything really hurtful would come from this Fulham attack, it will be from the man Harry Wilson. And I want to see how Liverpool's defense will be able to deal with him when he wants to and starts making those runs behind them, because he's quite quick, he's agile, and he really knows how to finish off a chance.
There's Spurs, Sunderland 0-0, Everton, Brentford as well 0-0. And we're waiting for 3:15 to update you on what we're picking from the Fulham Liverpool game. And meanwhile, Wisa nearly scored for Newcastle United, but for the goalkeeper, the Palace goalkeeper, Palace has been in some how do I better put it, constructive form, if you want to put it, this past few games. So I feel it's fair also. We go for a break. We'll return back in studio. I'll read your messages. We'll get into the rest of the games, whatever that happenings are. I'll give you the lineups, and we'll get into it. Then we'll get to talk about AFCON, and we'll get the show moving. This is 97.3 City FM.
The festive season can be chaotic and demanding, with everyone and everything vying for your attention.
My dear friend, you are most welcome to Lifeline. This is where we have very difficult conversations that people run away from into it.
Yeah.
How do we deal with the stresses that comes?
December definitely becomes a very stressful time of the year. It's pulling you, your family's pulling you, the finances are pulling you. So financially, yes, but also your energy. You realize that you're being pulled by everyone. Everyone has expectations of you, and you don't have the energy to make everybody happy.
This week, join Bishop Fred Crunchy-Mensah and his guest as they tackle managing holiday stress and overwhelm on Lifeline. Make it 8. Lifeline airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. sharp, only on Channel 1 TV.
10 years of unforgettable memories, breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships. And this March, we're turning it all the way up from the 1st to the 8th of March 2026. Get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the Eastern region, cruise into the Northern and Upper East regions, vibe through the Western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks, and friendships and memories that will outlive the journey. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary. You cannot miss it. Watch out for details soon.
Welcome to the Health Quarters Ghana, where medical science meets everyday life. Join Dr. Gideon Hassan and the irrepressible Clemento Suarez as they tackle health issues.
My name is Dr. Gideon Hassan. I have with me here my co-host, Clemento Suarez.
I knew how it felt anytime I started to feel the pain.
Whether it is hernia, breast cancer, cataracts, or infertility, the show brings together victims to share their real-life stories and experts to debunk myths.
If you wear cotton supporter, and there be a pampers and a benwa or bosom.
Hey.
So you see, instead of it being raw egg, I done it because you didn't know.
Make a date with us every Sunday at 4 p.m. on Channel 1 TV. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and all social media platforms at Health Quarters Ghana.
Habibi, my people, welcome to Dubai. My name is Sheikh Alkal bin Maktoum. Okay, so I am Caleb, right? Caleb Kuda is my name, and this is Beyond Borders on Channel 1 Television. We are in Dubai. So join me. Let us explore the allure, the beauty, and the reality of life and living it in Dubai through the eyes and the experiences of our compatriots.
Imagine 6 people, 10 people sharing a common room together.
If you're not a na complain there in the sense, why do you share one rooms now? It doesn't smell pleasant. Or hunting no complaints now be bring to the fair no too.
Dubai is one of the most organized, highly resourced, and well-endowed countries you would find.
You've been here for 7 months.
Yes.
Without a job.
Yeah.
How is it like?
So hard.
Tell me about it.
Struggling, renting and feeding is so hard.
Every frame per second of their lives in Dubai tells a story. And we've got it all captured right here on Beyond Borders, only on Channel 1 Television. So don't get told, don't miss out. Catch these compelling stories of Ghanaians in Dubai only on Beyond Borders on Channel 1 TV.
Beyond Borders airs every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV and is brought to you by Copen Hospitality.
In a nation full of questions, where truth often hides behind noise, one show dares to ask what truly matters face to face. With fearless clarity and a quest for accountability, host Umaru Sanda Amadou sits down with the movers and shakers of politics, governance, society, and business, confronting the issues that define our national conversation.
Yes, I am Umaru Sanda Amadou. This is Face to Face, and you're welcome.
I say very often on the floor of Parliament that when we were in government, we got some things right, we got some things wrong.
Are you still planning to go to Parliament, or you want to look at National Party office position?
No. I'll be going back to Parliament. There's an unfinished business which I need to do.
Sports has 3 legs: development, management, and promotion.
Disintegration is extreme. We do not wish that even on your worst enemy.
Every Tuesday at 9 p.m., join Umaru Sanda Amadou on Face to Face as he digs deeper, challenges power, and reveals the stories shaping Ghana's future. Only on Channel 1 TV.
Pre-season activities, it's always going to be difficult. And he cites a perfect example in Isak. Even though Isak has played this league before, not having that all-important preseason with Liverpool seemed to have jeopardized his movement a little. But I'll come back to you guys for us to talk a little more. The Liverpool game is starting now, about to start, I should say. But the players are already on the field. Although it's 3:10, we'll get to explain more. Said he's looking that out. Slimsy says, we the Aston Villa fans know this is our year, and we hope that tonight Chelsea gets a draw, so the race will be between us and the bottling agency.
Hey. I didn't say that too.
Fine, it's Slimsy who's saying it.
Bottling agency. Wow.
Yeah. Hello and good afternoon. My name is Enoch from Takrady. Thank you guys for this afternoon's sports show. And to add to Arsenal's praises by just saying we, the supporters of this club from other leagues, are in support. Okay, so we, the supporters from the other leagues, are in support of Arsenal. If they don't win the league, okay, I think he used a certain sensitive word. I say you'll be surprised. I think what he wanted to say with the squad that Arsenal currently possess. 0539986996 is your WhatsApp line. So the superstar 2 is in his corner, shining brother 1.
Yeah,
he's in his corner somewhere, and he's sending me videos whilst we are on radio.
Maybe today is not shiny. He has applied powder.
I feel him. You know, whoever he is, he's following us and all of that. So, yeah, he's telling me. He says, "I don't watch you guys. Hey, we don't watch you." Yeah, that's Gabi affair. You know, now the shiny brother 1 has come to stay. The last time he tells me somebody screamed, you know, shiny brother 1. He was like, but why are you calling me shiny brother? I'm like, have you forgotten you are shiny brother 1? Yeah, why do you know? So all of that in the mix, guys. That's just by the way, but. Liverpool back on the pitch. We'll get to talk about them, but I'll run you through quickly the games and what's been happening when we went for the break. Then we will delve into other stuff. We'll get to talk about Chelsea, Manchester City, which is on the heart of many. Newcastle 0, Crystal Palace 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Sunderland 0. For Newcastle United, in post is Nick Pope, Lewis Miley. In the right-hand side of defense is Malik and Fabian Shah. In defense, Lewis Hall in defense as well. In the back 4, in the 4-3-3 formation, there's Sandro Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, and Joe Linton. Then Jacob Murphy, Jon Risa, and Anthony Gordon leading the attack. Dean Henderson is in post for Crystal Palace. Dean Henderson is a former Manchester United goalkeeper. Jefferson Lemar, Maxence Lacroix, and McGay in defense. Nathaniel is in the midfield together with Watson, Will Hughes, and Mitchell. Then there is Pino and Brendan Johnson with Jean-Philippe Mateta up front for Crystal Palace. 0539986996, your WhatsApp line. 0539986996. For Tottenham Hotspurs, let's see if our Ghanaian brother had the opportunity. Vicario imposed my favorite player, Porro, in defense on the right. We have Romero, Van de Ven, and Ben Davis in defense. Ashley Gray and Rodrigo Bentancur in defense. In a double pivot role, and there's Tel. Mo Kudus today plays as a number 10, and there's Odobe and Richarlison up front for Spurs. For Sunderland, there's Robin in post, Ham, Nordi, Omar, Dennis in defense, Shaka, Gatruida in a double pivot role, Adingra, Enzo, and Maenda with Brian Brobe up front. The Brian Brobe guy, they say he's a Ghanaian, right?
Yeah.
You are saying,
have you seen a Brobe?
The Fulham Liverpool game has started. Sorry.
Have you seen a Brobe who comes from Netherlands before? Have you seen a Gakpo?
You see, when people is saying something,
Obe
I won't challenge it.
Gakpo. You say he's coming from
Frimpong. I'm not challenging it.
Frimpong.
Well, Manchester City, Chelsea will be happening later. We'll get to talk about Chelsea and Manchester City shortly. In La Liga, the games have not started as well. So Levante finished the game by beating Sevilla by 3-0. The game between Fiorentino and Cremonese is also still ongoing. 50 minutes 0-0 in Italian Serie A. And Nantes still leading Marseille by 1-0 at 50th minutes in the French Ligue 1. Games which are currently happening. Let's talk about the Manchester City Chelsea game. Here, I want guys to be factual. Don't be emotional. The guys on YouTube, as if you're a Chelsea fan, I see guys already sign. But that's fine. So I want you to be factual. Put the emotions aside. Let's help this football club. Guys, a lot has
are they helping themselves that we should help them? No. He said let's help the football club, but they are not helping themselves.
Otumfor cases. What's the unnecessary reference to Chelsea when the topic isn't related to Chelsea?
No, I was drawing. You see, listen, where is Chelsea on
Sid
the
Kwame says no emotional analysis. Yeah, man, no emotional analysis today. Where should I begin from? Come now.
Why is Kwabena pointing? No problem.
I love the way things are panning out.
No problem.
I love it.
Start with Sedi for me.
They said what? I was intentionally bringing Chelsea into it. Now you come to ask me a question pertaining to Chelsea.
Yes, please.
This will be fun.
Let me read Christian's message. Christian Kakari says, "Hi guys, how can a club known for winning trophies changes drastically to a business club buying average players, hoping they excel, and then sell them, go for average players again, and then sell them? This is an insult to the Chelsea fans." He includes himself. Mr. Todd should quickly, with immediate effect, leave our club for us and focus on his business. We are tired of... I've said this mannerisms. Your microphone is on. We are tired of his business ideas, sinking the club day by day. Chelsea is not a club for business people. He adds.
Go.
You see,
Newcastle.
Yeah,
Emmanuel here, my technical guy, helping me with the message. He's celebrating Newcastle's goal.
Yeah.
Guys, Newcastle United up by a goal against Crystal Palace. It's 18 minutes into the game. And who scored? Is it Wissa?
Gordon.
Anthony scored.
But Wissa gave the assist.
The assist. That's fantastic.
Change of hairstyle.
Got
him. Yeah.
Let me pick the last message. Then I'll come back to you guys. Good afternoon, guys. These Chelsea owners are not serious. Maresca is managing James's injury, Palmer's injury, Fofana's injury, no Levi Cowell, and you expect the coach to perform magic? These are arguably his best players. The manager requested for an experienced defender and proper striker, and you brought him Dilap. The squad is young, and you can't play Champions League and EPL with the same players. We love Maresca, and we wish him all the best wherever he goes. Galolo Sabashi inside Amasaman says, "Hello guys, Chelsea FC, you are so bad.
Hey,
they had to change the stadium's Wi-Fi password to hope you do better next season."
Ouch.
Yes. That's the end. That's the end of the message. Is that the end of the message? Okay, great. 0539 986 996. 0539 986 996. I brought this in because that's the cry of our Chelsea fans. So, Governor, pause a little. Drink some water.
I've relaxed, crap.
That's fantastic.
Relaxed.
Discussions like that, I want to have Mr. Kwakofi also in the studio. Because it's Mr. Kwakofi who gives me hope. You know, he gives me hope that this Chelsea thing is the real thing, like the real deal.
The project.
You know, yeah.
The project.
I think the goal has been chopped off.
It's been chopped off.
The Newcastle
Offside.
goal for offside.
They said Wessa was offside.
Okay, so VAR.
Which part of his body?
His body, watch it.
Oh, his
Not
hand.
that part of it.
What were you about to see?
No, it's not only his hand.
This is what Arsene Wenger is speaking of.
You see, it's not only his
Wenger
hand.
is calling for Wenger, a former Arsenal coach who's now with FIFA, is calling for the full body to cross the line before it can be adjudged or judged.
For that one too, I don't agree with it.
Do you know why I don't agree with that?
Right.
Like Nicolas Jackson.
Watch a 100-meter dash.
Yes.
The moment. No. You're just trying to make everything as equal as possible, so that people's talent and people's hard work would make them stand up above others. So in bringing that equality, we all need to have the same starting line.
Okay.
That's why I personally don't agree with it. 100-meter dash, we are all running. We've got different abilities, but we've all got to start at the same time and just leave the blocks at the same time. Any other thing is disqualification, hence it's an offside.
What's happening at Chelsea?
So let me explain something to Chelsea fans.
You think they are too smart?
Chelsea fans?
No. Chelsea as a club.
Chelsea as a club. Oh yeah. Let me explain. When the Russia-Ukraine war started.
I like where you're going. Cook it.
So when the Russia-Ukraine war started, the former owner of Chelsea, Roman Abramovich, has close ties with the current president of Russia.
Okay.
He owned Chelsea, and hence, as part of sanctions, being meted out to the leader of Russia and his cronies or allies, they had to sell off Chelsea.
Maybe let's make it sweeter. Maybe entourage, fine.
Okay, his entourage, his close pals.
Good.
Yeah.
You make it cronies, and it sounds like
it's okay. He's close pals. Thank you for the
cartel sort of.
Hey, Charlie, you have gone foul.
I beg you. I beg you.
But then again, the Chelsea team at that time had just won the Champions League. They had Thomas Tuchel as their coach.
Yeah, the current England boss.
Yeah, and Chelsea at that point, their accounts were frozen. There was this famous presser by Thomas Tuchel, Tommy Tuch, where he said that's where he got the name Tommy Titi from.
Yeah.
He said he was going to use his own money to fuel a bus and drive the Chelsea team to their Champions League destination.
We have been doing this at the Busian Draft too, using the coach sponsor stuff. Okay. So it's a standard practice.
Standard practice. Now, Chelsea was up for sale, and eventually the British government sold Chelsea to this group. Now, the funds that were that got accrued from the Chelsea sale is still frozen, by the way. Let us also understand.
And the Roman
is still frozen. That, I think, 2 billion, a little over 2 billion pounds sterling is still frozen. Now, Bedard Egbali,
and I like how, Kwakofi put it on our YouTube. So guys watching on YouTube and on TV, he says, what on earth is happening? No, what on earth is going on at Chelsea?
Yeah. So to know what is going on, we need to
then we are
just a step back.
And then we are see what Chelsea. Yes, please, so go ahead.
Wonderful. So, when the British government auctioned or sold Chelsea or oversaw the sale of Chelsea and transfer of Chelsea assets from Chelsea, from Roman Abramovich to Bedard Egbali and his Blue Coal Group. Remember the name I'm mentioning, Bedard Egbali. I'm not mentioning Todd Bowley. Why? Because Bedard Egbali and his Clear Lake Capital own over 60%.
That looks like a majority shareholding
of the entire Chelsea Blue Coal company. Todd Bowley owns about 12.8% shares in it.
That limits your say, though, you ask me.
Exactly. Now, after they came in, they decided to make Todd Bowley their face. Why? Because Todd Bowley has other investments in sports. Todd Bowley has, LeBron James Lakers. He has a stake in it.
That's huge.
He also has a stake in LA Dodgers, who are the World Series champions 2 seasons in a row. They've got the best batter and pitcher in MLB history. No one has ever seen a player like that. He even doesn't speak English.
That's a handwriting of Todd Bowley.
That is where Todd Bowley gets his sporting experience from. Now, he came, joined this consortium. They purchased Chelsea. And Bedard Egbali and his guys are what we would call their investment bankers, or they are people who are in charge of, I'm just looking for the exact word. So they have people's money that they invest and take a portion for themselves. They've got management fees, and those are technical things I'll not get into. So the main purpose of Clear Lake purchasing Chelsea, quote me everywhere, is solely for profit. Was, is, and will forever be solely for profit.
You blame the UK government?
No, I don't blame them, because they were looking. Chelsea were in a dire situation. Chelsea were, if it had continued, Chelsea would have gone into oblivion. Chelsea FC, as we know it today, would not have existed if the sale was not put together for whoever brought the best thing on board.
Okay.
And when you are purchasing something, you can go and see all the sweet things, but Agronifem.
True.
Now they bought the club.
And then, for the last time, one of my guys wanted to run, an election around the Techiman area. He used Agronifem, and indeed he lost.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. Shout outs to him, though.
Yeah. Kojo Entry. Shout out to Kojo Entry.
Yeah, we'll leave the name at Kojo Entry.
Yeah. I mean, that's the name proper, Kojo Entry.
Don't worry.
Fair. Let's go.
Let's
stay on the subject. Let's stay there.
Now, so this Clear Lake Capital Group have always wanted to make profit. Now, what did they see as making profit? They saw purchasing high valued assets for future sale as a way of making profit and dividends for their investors.
Break that down a little.
Now, so high value assets in this case means players who have a high ceiling.
Okay.
And are young enough to be groomed, and then further on sale, and then proceeds from that goes back to the Blue Coal, and then it's distributed.
Can we cite Liam Delap as an example?
Oh, not only Liam Delap. I'll start mentioning names.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Let's go on.
Now they come in, and then Todd Bowley gets nominated as the face for a couple of years. Now he's trying to acclimatize to a new environment. He goes on having dinners in Barcelona and carrying documents about doing all the shenanigans. And he actually also gets overpriced in the market. He gets overpriced for the sale of Moise Caicedo. He gets overpriced for the sale of Enzo Fernandez. And then he even gets overpriced for the sale of Cucurella. No problem. They start gathering the squad. Now, they notice that the fans are clamoring for a trophy. I want Chelsea fans to be truthful to themselves. What led to the sacking of Tommy Tuchel, aka Thomas Tuchel? Yeah. He said what? He had a falling out with the ownership.
True.
Every coach who has come after him has some way, somehow had a falling out with the hierarchy.
Except Graham Potter.
No, not so. Graham Potter was one person. He was doing their bidding. That's where I'm coming to. He was the only person doing their bidding.
Yes.
So all they ever want is someone who would do.
It's 4:30 p.m. This is Channel 1 Television. Some very sad news coming through that we wish to announce to you. You must have seen that on our social media platforms, already on our website. The Member of Parliament, NDC MP for the Ayawaso East constituency, the constituency that has Nima as part of it, has passed away after an illness. And the body, we are told, will be laid to rest in accordance to Islamic doctrine tomorrow. Let's go to the residence of the late Member of Parliament now, Adjobo Nasser Toure, at the Spintex Road area, where my colleague Samuel Akom is speaking to his colleague, the MP for Adenta, Mohammed Ramadan.
Burial tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the morning. I mean, he's a Muslim, so he'll be buried according to the Islamic tradition. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock, in front of his office at Kanda, that's where we'll meet, pray for him before we send him to the Medina Cemetery. Thank you very much.